Hi class, my name is Jenn Sylvester and I'm a ticket account manager for the Fort Wayne TinCaps. My basic role is sales, so my job is to fill Parkview Field for all 70 of our TinCaps home games. So that might be with a season ticket package that we have, or also our hospitality areas such as our picnic pavilion, 400 Club and Summit area. So my job is to call businesses and church groups and uh, Boy Scout and Girl Scout groups and try to get them to come out to a TinCaps game. I might have even talked to some of your parents on the phone in order to book their company picnic at the ballpark. So it's pretty simple. They in sales, so someone who sells something like insurance or pharmaceuticals, but I get to sell baseball tickets, which is a whole heck of a lot more fun. Um, I am super passionate about sports, which is why I choose to work for the TinCaps, as you can see by my home plate sign here in my apartment. So I went to school at Siena Heights University. It's a small school in Adrian, Michigan. I played softball there and graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in Sports Management. So being passionate about sports, I always knew that if I could combine it with the business aspect of things, going to work is not going to feel like work most days. So that's what I've done. And I've also completed my Master's of Business Administration at Ball State this past May. I don't necessarily need it for my position. However, it was always a goal of mine to get my master's, and it'll help fast track me to a leadership position here, hopefully a lot quicker. This year has been quite unprecedented with the cancellation of our season. It would have been season 6 for me. I started as an intern in a group sales department and ticket office in 2015 and was hired on at full-time after that season. So this is 5 years full-time. Going through a day in my life, it's kind of split into 3 different seasons. We have renewal season, the off season, which is hard selling, and then we jump right into the season itself. So looking at the renewal season, that starts late September, October, and we are reaching out to everyone who has season ticket packages with us or have come out to a game in one of our party areas, and our goal is to renew them for the upcoming season. And then we move closer to November through March, and that's really our hardcore sales season. So we're reaching out to new businesses that haven't been out to games, clients who have taken a few years off. So that's where we're doing cold calls, which is not super fun, but part of the sales game. You have a list of leads of companies, you call them and try to get them to come out to a TinCaps game in one of our party areas or a package. So it's really about getting to know the customer, understanding their needs, and seeing if there's a good fit with us to build a partnership. And then we roll into the season. We have 70 home games. It's a grind. It's a lot of fun. The days are very long. We come in at 9 o'clock in the morning and we don't leave until after the game, which sometimes can be 11:30, 12 at night. Your day is super busy. During that time, April and May, you're still trying to sell a lot of new business stuff. So that's outbound calls to these companies and different niche groups. However, you get into May and then it's a lot of inbound stuff where people are calling to finalize their group numbers. You're checking on folks who have season ticket packages to make sure everything is going well with that, because it all comes down to building that relationship with customers, because you want them to come back year after year. Our fans are awesome. 95% of the time, there's no problems at all. Everyone is super excited to be here. Like I said, we sell something fun, which is very different than selling something that people need. We sell something that people want. TinCaps games it's an escape for families to come to. Our biggest pitch to our mini plan holders, which is 12 or 17 games, is you can put dates on your calendar that's guaranteed family time. But we also offer flexibility to exchange ticket packages and stuff. So really catering to that family-friendly, affordable aspect. That's minor league baseball, and Fort Wayne as a whole, it's a minor league sports city with the Comets and the Mad Ants and our team itself. This was my first full-time job. I had a few internships with a summer collegiate baseball team. I worked in the athletic department at the college. So just knowing that I wanted to always work in sports. I honestly even looked for other things, but it's hard to be interested in that because I'm passionate about this and know I want to continue to do this for as long as I can handle the grind of it. It is a grind. We work 70 to 90 hours in the summer during a homestand. But like I said, when you're working the games, it's super fun. At the games, you can catch me flipping hamburgers to feed our 800-person picnic, running promotions, meeting with my season ticket holders, working guest services, rolling hot dogs, you name it. That is the glory of minor league baseball. Yes, I am a ticket account manager and work in sales, but I wear very, very many hats. You're working in food and beverage, you're pulling the tarp when we have a rain delay, which that's not very fun. But you're, rolling hot dogs, you're working the promotions, you're finding contestants. So we really get to, immerse ourselves in the whole business of it and do everything, which is awesome because when I do try to grow and move up into a more leadership position, I have a ton of skills that I can show off. My advice to you, if you do want to work in sports, is to get as much experience as you can, whether that's, you're going to do an unpaid internship. Sports is a grind. You're going to work a lot of hours, not necessarily get paid a lot. Money is not everything. If you are working a job that you love, it will truly feel like you're not working a day in your life. That is a cliche that we always hear, but it is absolutely true. I go to work. I love it. You work 70 hours a week. You might be exhausted, but you still go hang out with your coworkers after because we have this close-knit group at the ballpark. It's a family away from family. I transplanted here from the Detroit area in 2015, so I see, season ticket holders and my coworkers more at the ballpark than I see my own family. So it's really, really that home away from home. We work with a lot of other departments as well. So during the off season, there is a lot of planning. We're planning our special promotions that we have. Every Friday night, there's a different theme night. We have Saturday entertainment acts. We have to find unique ways to get people to purchase tickets. Yes, our product is good. My favorite compliment from anyone is I hate baseball, but I love coming to the TinCaps games. That is music to our ears as salespeople because we cannot control the baseball part of it. We're affiliated with the San Diego Padres. They have a great farm system, so we've had some talented players such as Fernando Tatis Jr. in 2017. He's on the Padres now and is probably going to be the face of baseball here soon. However, we can't control when those players get called up, how long we're going to keep them. So you can't really market them just with that uncertainty of not knowing if they'll be here tomorrow or who knows what. So we can control the entertainment aspect of our product. So that is the theme nights. Monday is family feast night where hot dogs are $1, pizza slices are $1. So we have to find unique ways to get people to come to the ballpark, whether that's Thirsty Thursday on, Thursdays, dollar beers. Sundays are afternoon games with autographs. So if you do want to have the chance to meet the players, you can do that. We do run the bases every game. So just trying to cater to all ages. I hope a 2-year-old and a 75-year-old have the unique experience at the ballpark, but one that they both can enjoy. And that's our big push to companies as well. We do all the work in terms of setup, cooking, cleaning, you name it. You tell us how many tickets you want. Obviously, you have to write us a check, and then we take everything from there as far as entertaining and putting on a good show. We, at the TinCaps, there's about just over 30 full-time staff members. So that's between sales, marketing, our grounds crew, our video production department, corporate sales, which is more sponsorships like the ads that our on the outfield walls. There's more, but we all work very closely together to put that product on our field. Like I said, we wear a lot of different hats in minor league baseball. So that's, you might be painting one day or making 100 phone calls, like you name it. It's a different day every day of the week, which is super fun. But that about wraps up my job. If you have any questions, you guys are welcome to email me or call. The park isn't open yet. We're still planning for what 2021 might look like. Hopefully it returns to some normalcy here. But we have a job to do still, and that's to fill the ballpark. We're ready to rock again next year. I'm ready to walk around the ballpark, smell popcorn popping, talk to ushers. I mean, it's a full-scale operation. We have our 30 full-time members, and then we hire roughly 500 to 600 employees. That's for, the ticket office, food and beverage, concessions, bartenders, the cleaning crew, our ushers, ticket takers, even some extra people for the grounds crew. So it takes a lot. It's an investment from the community because it's difficult to hire that many people. So as high schoolers or whatever age, if you're looking for a job, it's great to get a start with us because we hire from within. 80% of our staff was once a game day worker, which are those roles that I just talked about, or an intern, and we were hired full time. So the people we're looking, if we do have a vacant position, we're going to call some folks that worked for us previously, because one, an internship it's a full-time interview. I worked 9 months, full interview. Mike Nutter, our president, said that on our very first day when we walked in back in 2015, and make sure to pass it on to people. So it's a fun job. Like I said, most days it doesn't feel like working. I get to mingle with the ushers every game, and then I see them out at the grocery store. The biggest task is trying to remember everyone's name. We wear name tags at the ballpark. I do a pretty good job. However, sometimes you just draw that blank just because you do get to meet so many great people. But I've worn Johnny mascot costume before. Hopefully that's not breaking news that people are in there. That's super fun. You get to be very goofy and no one knows who you are. You actually find yourself smiling at photos even though no one can see you. So we've all done the nitty-gritty things at the ballpark. I've slept overnight. We have our scout overnight, so Boy Scouts and Girl Scout groups get to pitch their tents in the outfield and spend the night. So pulled all-nighters for that. I've slept in a suite, you name it. We've got a fun job. We're very involved in the community, and we always thank you for your support. If you guys do have any questions, you are welcome to email me. My email address is sylvester@tincaps.com. That's SYLVESTER @tincaps.com. But hope you enjoyed. Thanks.